According to Sudarmono, batik is a term used to refer to patterned fabrics made with precise techniques using materials in the form of night candles. According to history, batik has existed since the Majapahit dynasty. Previously, batik was only worn by certain people such as members of the royal family or the palace. The beautiful design also helps support this fabric, make it feel unique and luxury. The Indonesian generation should be proud of its root culture, which has diverse designs, arts, and cultures. Down from generation to social status, local community, nature, history, and cultural heritage. This aims to film the national identity and Indonesian cultural values in promoting batik worldwide. An effective way to preserve batik is to start with our self-awareness of the importance of always protecting the nation's culture. Furthermore, introducing and preserving batik in each region, followed by using batik at the national level and introducing batik on the international stage. One way to preserve batik can be started through the existence of batik. Batik appears in every region in Indonesia according to the regional identity. Not to be missed, Magelang also created his signature batik design named after their village, such as batik Bayaman motif, batik Jagoan, Bat, and Kenyir Rejo. Batik in Magelang is also known as the Watintron motif, a coffee motif found in batik in the Lestari area, Magelang. There are also Borobudur temple motifs that visitors usually use when entering the temple area. Magelang batik patterns and colors boldly play colors. Each batik motif has its own meaning and philosophy. The development of batik in every area of Indonesia was quite rapid after UNESCO determined that batik was an Indonesian cultural heritage.
As time has progressed, batik archipelago has evolved over its long journey, starting from a very limited palace environment. Batik has now developed into one of Indonesia's creative industry commodities that is breaking through the global market. From behind the forbidden palace walls, batik has globalized into a broad Indonesian cultural identity. One way to introduce the culture in the eyes of the world is to hold art and cultural exhibitions held at home and abroad, so that it is increasingly known and in demand by the world community. The majesty and beauty of philosophy in every batik motif made it on October 2009, officially recognized by UNESCO that Batik Indonesia is a World Cultural Heritage. And since then, every October 2 has been commemorated as National Batik Day. The wealth of variety and meaning contained in Batik Indonesia has attracted the world's citizens. Batik is currently experiencing a surge in orders from abroad for the world market. One of which is to create motifs, colors, and designs that sets international taste. As citizens of Indonesia and Generation Z, we must be able to maintain this Indonesian culture, especially in the batik field. Visiting tourist destinations related to batik is one approach to preserving batik textiles. Visiting batik attractions will give us some perspective to broaden our understanding, from history, manufacturing methods, and variety to the philosophical meaning of batik. You can visit tourist attractions in Borobudur. There are places to learn about batik. To preserve it, we can wear it in our daily life. what we wear may be an inspiration to others who see it, and more people are inspired to wear it. We can also promote and preserve Batik Indonesia through capacity building, educational activities, and establishing Batik Museum and Pekaun.